This Saturday is the Capcom Cup, and as you know, wait, what's our spiel? Welcome to the World Warriors Capcom Cup Player Series Showcase. I'm Ultra David.
And I'm James Chen. This is the series in which we analyze 16 of the world's best players who have qualified for Capcom Cup 2014, which will take place on December 13th at the Warfield in San Francisco.
There are two ways
Wait,
to qualify.
wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you can't see it live, of course you can watch it on Capcom, on twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters.
Yes.
There you go.
That's the series we've been doing, where we talk about the players who are going to be at Capcom Cup. But now let's talk, since we know all the matchups, let's talk about who we think is going to do well.
Yes.
It's prediction time,
all right.
Less than a week away.
So let's head to the brackets, and then I'll just start filling it out.
Okay,
with
and
our decision.
I'm putting the brackets down there. In the chat, they'll show. You'll probably have to scroll up and stuff. But do you want to put that on screen? Is that what you're gonna do? Hey,
there you go. So I have it all set up.
Check it out.
Yep, there's the brackets right there. Okay, so
Luffy versus Nishikin, Pierrot Ricky, Snake Eyes Momochi, Reinhardt Knuckledew, Bonchan Fudo, Infiltration Shushu, Shen Valmaster, and Justin Wong Daigo.
Yep, that's some crazy matchups.
There's some really good matches.
There's some pretty ridiculous matchups.
All right, we're gonna start from the top then.
Yeah, let's do it then. So Luffy versus Nishikin, probably one of the most unfortunate draws that Luffy could have had.
I think this is the worst case. I really do for him.
Do you want me to stick a picture of us on the screen? Because
if you want to, yeah.
I'll work on that.
Okay, sure. Luffy even admitted as much, that it's a bad match for him. He thinks that he's bad at playing against Blanca. I think the character matchup is not a good look for him. He's also going up against somebody in Nishikin who can be tough to get a read on. And a lot of characters can do a lot to punish. I mean, she can too if she has stuff going for her, but some characters are more convincing about it. And so I just feel like that's a bad case for him. That's just one of the few bad draws out there. And for Nishikin, I think it's great. You know, he...
Yep.
There are not that... Look, I don't think Blanca's terrible. I do think that he's lower tier, but I think there are some matchups that would have been tough for him in this. There are a bunch that would have been evenish, but this is one of the few that is a winning character matchup. Now, Luffy is a really good player, and the list of players he's beaten is too long to recount, so I wouldn't put it past him at all to figure it out and just play solid. You know, but I think it's an uphill battle.
Tough.
Exactly right.
Makes it tough. And I know a lot of people are mad about two out of three.
Right.
It's unfortunate, but I do want to mention that all these guys qualified mostly in 2 out of 3 tournaments.
Yeah.
So it almost kind of seems fitting that that they concluded in a 2 out of 3 tournament.
But it really does change how it's played.
Oh yeah.
In a 2 out of 3, the likelihood that you'll get shenaniganed is greater.
Yeah.
And Blanca's a shenaniganer.
And that's actually one of the thing I was trying to bring up earlier. Daigo's great. Prep time Daigo is the best, obviously, right? But in a 2 out of 3 format, I think he's more vulnerable.
I think he's more vulnerable too.
I honestly do.
Yeah.
So,
look, I'm not saying Luffy can't win this at all. Certainly he can. But
I think
I would bet on Nishikin.
Really?
Yeah, I would bet on Nishikin.
You would actually think Nishikin wins
Yes.
because of the 2 out of 3 format, maybe?
That and the character thing, and the fact that Luffy today had an interview where he admitted that he's not very good against Blanca.
Oh, really? Did he say that? Okay, so let's pick Nishikin then.
Are you signed in?
Oh, I might not be signed in. You're right. Okay. Hang on a second.
Ooh, okay. There you go. Smart man.
Yep. Let's see here.
Okay, and we're back.
Okay, there we go. So
Might want to answer a nope up there.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so
Luffy Nishikin.
So you say Nishikin, huh?
Personally, I would say Nishikin.
Okay, why is this not going? What am I? Oh, what?
What?
What the hell is going on with this?
What's going on, James?
Dude, seriously?
Have you started the tournament?
Oh, maybe I haven't started the tournament yet. That would probably do
Start the tournament. All right. Question mark time. Answer it.
Okay, I just want to scroll it in there. There we go. So we said that Nishikin's gonna win, basically.
I think Blanca does well in the match because he can deal with fireballs pretty well. He has I mean, that's...
I guess
what?
I have to put in scores. So.
Oh, just put 1. Who cares?
Okay.
Or whatever. I mean, if you want to, you can... It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean 1-0. Oh, you can do 1-1 and have Nishiki move on? Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Oh, like we could do 1-0 or something like that. Right. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Anyway, just like how the normals match up and how the anti-airs go and how her pressure is and how you can get... Yeah, it's that sort of stuff.
Okay. What about PR Balrog versus Ricky Ortiz?
Unfortunate they have to play each other,
Dude,
right?
It sucks.
Very good friends. They played against each other a million times.
But dude, I mean, if you think it sucks that they play each other and you're also one of the people who cries about EG collusion, I hate you officially. Honestly, because here it is, they're playing each other first round, no one's doing anything, they're playing each other, this is the way it works, and they're not crying about it. I haven't heard a peep from either of them say, or from any of them saying how much this sucks that we have to play each other first round.
I'm glad that they're not.
Right, exactly. So,
very smart.
Okay, anyway, sorry. That's just me ranting again. Who do you think is going to win? Or do you want me to go first this time? Or
why don't you go first this time?
So, PR Rog obviously has been switching between Balrog and Evil Ryu.
Right.
And just his last couple of tournaments, he hasn't been doing as well.
Right.
Ricky, meanwhile, has been doing phenomenally. Well,
That's
not
true.
Phenomenally,
well,
like very good, well. Right? And I don't know. I just feel like Ricky has the advantage in this one.
I think I would pick her too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Ricky on this one.
I agree, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially because Ricky has been working on Poison too. So if there's some matchup thing that she doesn't like about like maybe like Evil Ryu, then she can switch things up. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Dude, I'm so bad at this challenge thing, dude. What the heck?
Hey, you figured it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Snake Eyes Momochi.
So this is an interesting one. When you look at it at first, you might think, oh, Momochi Ken. And Snake Eyes plays against the best Ken outside of Japan all the time.
But?
So it's a matchup he knows very well. On the other hand, Momochi also uses Jury, which is a tough match for Geef. Now, I talked with Snake about this a little bit.
The other thing we should also mention is that we don't have any juries here.
And we lack juries.
Yeah.
We're not good for that. But I did talk with Snake Eyes, and he says that they played in tournament, and he's actually beaten Momochi's jury.
Oh, really?
So he's not that worried about jury. In fact, when Momochi beat him, it was with Cody. So it might be a Cody pick.
BJ and Chain does very well against Snake Eyes.
Right.
He does.
Right. Yeah, Roundhouse is a serious button in that match.
Yeah.
So it might actually be Cody.
Is Roundhouse jab green hand punishable on block?
No, but Spinny Spin is. Like light kick into Whirly Bird.
Oh. I thought you were talking about Zangief. I was thinking about Larry. I was like, wait, what? Criminal upper.
There you go. Criminal upper. So I might actually be a Cody.
Okay. Having said that,
I think it's going to be Snake.
Yeah.
He has done well against juries when he's played them. He's actually been training up against jury. He's been looking up into the matchup a lot just in case that's what Momochi goes with. But he's played a lot more against Cody since Momochi went that way. And it's going to be a cool match because they both have ridiculously good footsies.
Right.
And I guess I feel like Momochi, his style of footsies is a little bit more offensive, and I don't think that works that great against Snake.
Well, here's the thing: Momochi did just get second place, right?
He's so good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I think this matchup is ridiculous.
Yeah,
and I would not be surprised either way.
Yeah, but just Snake Eyes has been playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, the only people we've seen him lose to recently is Pepidai, and Pepidai. Like, that's literally the only people he's lost to recently.
I guess you're right, recently, yeah.
Yeah, other than that, he's, won everything.
Well, not 37, I guess.
Well, he didn't enter.
Oh, he did. You're right. You're absolutely...
He didn't enter.
I don't know why I wasn't... Yeah, you're right.
So, okay. What about Ryan?
I think he's the best player in the U.S., so...
Yeah.
All right, move on.
Well, I mean, like you said, he's, top 5 Earth player.
I really think so, yeah.
Okay, so Ryan Hart Knuckle-Dew. This one's really hard for me to call.
I agree with that.
Because, I mean, here's the problem, right? Ryan Hart, not so hot on Sagat anymore.
Right.
So he might go with Yun, right? And then Knuckle-Dew, not even really that hot on Guile anymore, might go with DeCapre.
Right.
And I don't know, I feel like Knuckle-Dew's DeCapre might give both of those characters problems. Because Yun, it's really hard for Yun to invade Stinger space, right? And then like, I think if they went Guile Sagat, I would give it Ryan Hart. But I feel like the DeCapre is the part that's really getting in the way for my decision. I honestly am, like, so stuck on who to pick in this match.
I feel like they're going to have to blind pick it.
Yeah, right? I agree.
Yeah.
And Ryan Hart, I think, is just, I mean, he's just an amazing player, and he pulls out so many things. If I had to go with one of them, I would go with Ryan Hart.
I'm going to pick Knuckle Dew.
You are going to pick Knuckle Dew?
Yeah, I think Knuckle Dew does really well against Sagat, actually. Mm-hmm. And he's been playing a lot against Sanford, so he'll know the match. Different type of Sagat, certainly, but he'll know the character very well. Right. And I think Guile does fine. And then when it comes to, if he does go with DeCapre, I don't really know how that goes, Yun versus DeCapre. I would think that Yun does fine.
Okay.
I would think Yun does well, but I just don't know. And I kind of am not sure that Ryan does. So that's going to be my pick. This is one of the ones that I am least certain about, for sure.
Yeah,
sure.
I agree. So. And it doesn't matter anyway, because whoever advances is just going to lose the Snake Eyes.
Oh, James.
No, I'm just kidding.
Homer over here.
So what? Who should I put forward then?
A blind pick, somebody asks. What is it?
Oh, what's a blind pick?
Sure.
So a lot of times people will go to the character select screen and go, I pick this character, counter character. I'll switch to this one, counter character. I'll switch to the... So basically blind pick is one person tells a third party who they're going to pick. The other person picks first, and then the third party makes sure that the first person picks. So basically, no one gets pre-advantage of who gets who picked.
There's no gamesmanship about it on the screen.
Well, so who should I put forward then? I mean, I'm still leaning towards Ryan Hart.
If you want.
Yeah, I'm still leaning towards Ryan Hart just because...
This is your tournament.
Because
I already filled mine out.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Just because Ryan Hart also has more experience.
That's for sure. He definitely does. Mm-hmm. Yeah, although last year Knuckle Dew got 5th at something. Capcom Cup? Cross
Tekken, yeah.
Okay.
So Bonchan Fudo, another very unfortunate matchup. This is Losers Finals rematch of EVO. Out of 1,600 players, boom, here we go.
Yeah, this is probably the strongest first round match. Right?
Yeah.
This is so crazy that these two got matched up. They're so good. They're so good. I think that if they were not matched up there, I would think that both of them are in my top 5 to win. But one of them's going to losers right away.
Right.
I'm gonna go with Bonchan.
Yeah.
I like, if you look back at how they played at EVO, Bonchan came out to an early lead, and Fudo had some ridiculous reads to sort of make it happen for him that one game. Other than that, it was Bonchan.
Yeah.
It looked like he was really good at controlling things. Looked like he was really good at sort of making Fudo come at him from ranges that were less than stellar for Fudo. So I really liked his play, and I would think that that'll happen again.
Right.
It'll be ridiculous.
This is like a coin flip for me.
Yeah,
honestly.
understandable.
But I mean, look, Bonchan won EVO. Fudo didn't do so well I'm sorry, he won at EVO.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My bad. As soon as you did that expression, I was like, I messed up again. But he beat Fudo at EVO, and then also Fudo didn't do so hot at Topanga League, and Bonchan did decently.
Right.
I have to give the slight edge to Bonchan.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Slight edge. But we've talked about this just, casually between the two of us. Like, we talked about it in the video, in the analysis video. Fudo just scares me. Like, it's so hard for me to ever root against this guy. But Bonchan is like one of the only few people I could put above him.
Agreed. Agreed. Infiltration from Korea, Shushu from Brazil.
Yeah, I mean... I just feel like Infiltration is going to take this one.
So they've played in the past when Infiltration went to Korea, so some time ago, but... went to Brazil.
Yeah.
And Shushu won.
Right. But I think with Infiltration coming here, knowing about Shushu, knowing who he is, and having some prep time himself... Because remember, Infiltration was the original prep time Batman, really.
That's true.
Because he was the guy with notes, right? He has trouble against people he doesn't know and who hasn't played. He knows Shushu now. I don't think he's going to get caught off guard.
I agree, actually. When I first saw the match, who was playing who, I picked Shushu, but I think in retrospect that's probably not right. I think I'm going to go with Info.
Yeah, if people are wondering, the video we analyzed of Shushu, had 2 Portuguese commentators, one of which was the Portuguese
Brazilian.
combo fiend.
Yeah,
the
dude.
Brazilian combo fiend.
Portuguese language combo. It was ridiculous. Like, his voice was spot on, with the exception of the occasional slight accents. Like, we watched for like 30 seconds thinking it was combo fiend because he's been down there.
We couldn't figure it out even after like 2 minutes.
It was still jarring.
Wait, is that him?
Right,
That? And every time he spoke, I just cracked up.
It's like same intonations and sort of like how, like the rhythm, everything was there.
Right. But they both commentators pronounce his name Shushu.
Right. So that's what we're doing.
We're gonna call him Shushu just because I would trust their opinion more than anybody else.
But yeah, I think Infil is gonna take it.
Yeah. Same here. So.
I think he is a good player.
Okay. So Shen versus Valmaster.
Yeah, this is interesting. What do you think about that?
You know what? They played each other in an exhibition before. I don't remember. I think Shen won it. But right now, my biggest problem right now is that I just feel like Shen has a little bit of confidence issues with Gen. That's gonna be the biggest thing that's gonna hurt him, I think. But I don't know. Just Shen is an Evo champion. It's hard for me to go against him. And plus the other thing too. Look, I'll be 100% honest. I haven't watched a lot of Valmaster footage.
Okay.
So while I know he's good, I'm not discounting him in any way. I know what Shen is capable of.
Gotcha.
So that's just going to make me naturally lean towards Shen.
I think I'm going to pick Shen also.
Okay.
I'm not sure that he's going with Gen.
Right.
I think he might end up going with Poison or something like that.
Right.
So, and I've seen him play against Chuns. He's did well against Infiltration's Chun even too. So, the Valmaster might be better than that, but yeah, I think I'm going to stick with Shen on this. Big time experience. Valmaster has not been playing for.
It's a safe pick.
It is a safer pick. Yeah, not that I'd be terribly surprised, but I definitely think the money is on Shen.
Right. So another crazy first round matchup: Justin versus Daigo.
Yeah, the history goes back for a dozen years.
Right.
So, they've played a bunch in a bunch of different games. Mm-hmm. Maybe 3 games. Anyway, in several, and it's always good matches. Mm-hmm. Justin versus Daigo was the Evo. Was that 2009 and 2010 Grand Finals?
Wait.
Or was it 2009? Only SF4 Justin.
No, he only got Grand Finals in 2009.
Only 09, yeah.
Because 2010 was Ricky.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so they played a bunch. But what do you think is going to happen?
Look, I don't think Justin's playing Rufus. That's all I'm just going to say. I honestly don't think he's going to play Rufus against Daigo.
Okay.
Because they played that in the Tokyo Game Show. You remember they played for the Mad Cats exhibition, and Daigo blew him up. And so I think Justin's going to go with someone else. He might catch Daigo off guard, but the way Daigo has been playing recently, like we've always said, don't bet against Justin Wong. Don't bet against Justin Wong. In this case, I'm going to have to bet against Justin Wong.
I feel like there are 2 people I say that about. One is Justin and one is Daigo.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And the way Daigo's been playing, I just can't see Justin upsetting him this
Look,
first round.
I think I agree with you. I'm sad about that, but I think I agree. I would love to. Justin could really throw a wrench in this by picking another character. But I don't know if he'll do that. Yep. I mean, we'll see. I haven't talked with him lately, so I'm not sure what his plans are.
Yeah,
we'll see. But I think I would say Daigo.
Okay.
So
here's my question now: do you want to do?
Yeah, let's just
keep going through winners or do losers?
Oh, loser. Oh, I see. Well, which one do you want to do? It's up to you.
Let me see if I can refresh this. If they show up, boom, there they are. So
we can do losers. That's cool.
So here's losers bracket.
Okay, Luffy, PR Rog. Man, one of those two is we're gonna pick to go 0-2.
Oh my god.
That's horrible.
Oh, that's so painful. But look, I love Eduardo to death. I think he's going out, huh? Person ever, but Luffy too strong.
I pick Luffy also.
Luffy too strong.
Yeah.
And Rose is just gonna do well against Balrog and Evil Ryu, I think.
Okay.
Because Evil Ryu, it might be who he goes with, but then don't throw fireballs at her. You know what I mean? And I just think Rose does well against Bao. Oh god, it's so painful.
I agree though. I think Luffy would take that. Yeah. That makes me pretty sad.
What about Momochi and Knuckle-Dew?
I like Momochi.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Just because
I think that like Knuckle-Dew's not going to catch Momochi off guard with any Takapari stuff because Momochi has been playing that character. Momochi has a lot more. I just really like it's cool because they both have this offensive style, and I think it's going to be interesting to see how that interacts. But I feel like Momochi is just a little bit better at it, really.
Dude, Momochi has been playing out of his mind. You know, I mean, we did the top 10 player rankings a while ago, and I didn't have Momochi in my list. Like, that's like one of my big regrets right now. I'm really sad I didn't put him in.
I like Momo.
So what about Fudo and Shushu?
I would say Fudo.
Yeah, like we explained it earlier. Fudo, I just
look if Fudo look whichever one of those two players, Fudo or Bonchan. They are winning losers.
Yeah.
That next losers round, they are winning.
Yeah. And like I said,
that's it.
Fudo is also another player that's hard for me to ever root against. Because I don't know what it is about him, but he just terrifies me. He's like the sweetest looking little Japanese dude, and he terrifies me. Like, every time I see him, I'm not even playing in the tournament, and he terrifies me. I don't understand it. He's like, I just think about his Fei Long, and I'm like, oh god.
So this happened: Valmaster versus Justin Wong. Justin Wong went over to Europe and he lost to Valmaster. Now we're gonna be saying this each time if we keep talking about Justin, but when Justin is involved, we will keep talking about whether he's gonna do character stuff.
Right.
And if he does, then it might be a different story. So I'm not sure. I think it would be surprising to me if Justin were to lose a second time against Valmaster, Rufus versus Chun, but if he does go Rufus, I don't know. Maybe I would pick Val. Maybe I would pick Valmaster.
Yeah. Somehow I don't feel like that's gonna happen again.
You feel like Justin would take it this time?
Yeah, I think Justin is probably gonna take it this time.
I don't know, man.
Because now he has a little bit of information on Valmaster.
Well, that's true. I guess
this one's tough.
This one's really tough.
This one's really tough. I'm gonna go with Justin right now.
Okay.
Just because I honestly just don't feel like he's gonna play Rufus a lot in this tournament.
You know, you can just press up arrow on the right of one of them and not.
Oh yeah.
Like you could just do up arrow on Justin and then you're good.
I'm just gonna go with Justin for now.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So back to winners bracket.
Nishiki and Ricky.
I gotta go with Ricky.
I like Ricky big time.
I gotta go with Ricky on this one.
Yeah, I like Ricky in the character. I like Ricky in their playstyle matchups. I don't think Ricky's gonna get caught off guard too often, and her reactions are so ridiculous that I just don't like. I feel like things that are mix-ups on other people aren't on Ricky.
She's not gonna get caught by Blanca shenanigans. I just don't feel like that's gonna happen. So I think she'll be fine on that one.
Yeah, I agree with that. Snake Eyes and Ryan Hart.
So obviously Sagat is supposedly a bad matchup for Zangief, but I just don't think Snake Eyes is scared of Sagat.
I can tell you he's not scared of Sagat. Like I said, I talked with him a little bit, and he said that he's confident in Sagat. Against Sagat.
The fortunate part about it was that everyone at Wednesday Night Fights kept picking this character to beat him. So
he knows the character very well. He had a set against Sanford Casuals, full disclosure, where he beat Sanford 4-1. He beat Sanford at TFC.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
You know, again, Sanford is a different kind of Sagat, so that's not necessarily how it will go. But I know he played also against Flo Sagat quite a bit, and Flo is beast in casuals. So I feel like Snake Eyes is going to be at the top of what he can do.
I have to be a homer on this one.
You're gonna be a homer on this one?
I have to be a homer. And honestly, I really do think that he has an advantage. I really do, because I don't know if Ryan Hart's ever played a Zangief like this.
No, I don't think so.
Right? I mean, he might get caught.
I know there's a solid Geef in Europe for sure, Veggie, but I don't think that's Snake Eyes.
Nobody's Snake Eyes.
Yeah,
no one's ever played a Zangief like that.
I agree.
It's too hard. So Bonchan and Infiltration. Oh, Jesus! This is like the worst part of the bracket right here. Bonchan Fudo and then Bonchan Infiltration. Wow.
I like Bonchan.
I have to agree with that one.
It's not even a character thing, because I think Akuma does well, but I just, like, there are so few situations where I feel like I can bet against Bonchan. That's it. That's all.
I agree.
It used to be that way for me with Infiltration, but people say that Reinhardt lost to a Japanese Geef.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure if that is, which one that is. There's a few options there. But.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, anyway,
I'm going with Bonchan.
You're going to go with Bonchan, okay.
So Shin and Daigo. I
like Daigo.
They've played each other a million times already. Daigo has basically had Shin's number. Right, so back to loser's bracket. Shin versus Luffy.
Ooh, rematch from Evo.
Oh, Shin was the only person who beat Luffy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Will he do it again?
Ooh. Cold, this is...
Will he do it again?
This is painful. Is this how your bracket turned out too with them?
It did.
It did Shin and Luffy? Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Because, Luffy, I would think that, he knows the only person he lost to at Evo is Shin.
Uh-huh.
And I would think that he's put in the time to figure out.
The worst part about it is I didn't see that match.
Right.
I don't know how it went.
Right.
I don't know if Shin lost... I don't know if Luffy lost to shenanigans or if he lost to solid play. Wow.
Look, I'm gonna pick Shin.
Evo champion. Yeah,
right.
No, honestly,
it's the last two Evo champions.
I was probably leaning towards Shin. But it's so painful.
Like, I can't. It's like hard for me to imagine that Luffy would go 1 and 2, but that's what we're saying.
I know, dude. This is so painful. I'm. You know what? I was probably gonna have to lean towards Shin just because he won at Evo last year. So I'll just do it that way for now.
There you go.
All right, Infiltration and Momochi. Oof. Dude.
Will Infiltration go 1 and 2, or will Momochi go 1 and 2?
Oh. I'm leaning towards Infiltration winning.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
Just like I said, Infiltration does so well at events like these. He does so well at events like these. So I just feel like I've seen more weakness in Momochi than I have in Infiltration. And Infiltration also won CEO against Momochi, remember? So
that did happen.
Yeah, so
that did happen.
I think I'm going to have to go with Infiltration. So
I picked Momochi in my own bracket. But I think either one is fine. So I'm not gonna argue too much.
Yeah, pretty much. That one's a coin flip right there, dude. These brackets are painful.
Yeah.
This is like seriously like, this is so hard to do. Oh my god.
Okay, Reinhardt versus Fudo.
I gotta give it to Fudo.
It's Fudo, dude.
I gotta give it to Fudo.
He knows the Sagat.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. That too.
You're not gonna.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nishikin versus Justin.
I like Justin. I feel like Nishikin is going to lose to 2 straight Rufuses. I feel it's a bad match.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'll pick Justin on this one as well. So, okay, there we go. So now on this part of the losers bracket,
okay,
we've got Shin and Infiltration.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go with Infiltration.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Infiltration. I think Infiltration's confidence with his characters will get the better of Shin, and his lack of confidence with Gen, and his not as strong performance with Poison yet. Like less than solid, confidence, I guess, with Poison.
I think I like Infil.
Dude, you can tell that every word that's coming out of my mouth, I don't believe it, like, as I say it. But even if I said it the other way, I don't think I could believe it.
I mean, if I recall correctly, I think Infiltration has beaten Shin the last few times that they played.
So. Okay. So what about Fudo and Justin Wong?
I think I like Fudo.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think Justin can take out Fudo.
Probably not with Rufus.
Yeah, I can't see Fudo losing this match. Fudo Fudo too strong.
Like, I mean, dude, like I said, the loser of that Bonchan versus Fudo match is making it deep into loser.
Right. You probably had Bonchan going through here doing the same thing.
No,
that's right. You had Fudo.
Winning.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, back to winners. Snake Eyes versus Ricky Ortiz.
I mean, it has to be... Well, maybe not has to be. If Ricky goes Rufus, then I definitely like Snake.
But Snake Eyes has beaten Ricky at Evo, then he beat him at... what event was it? It was...
they went to Texas.
Absolute Battle. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Look, like I said, I definitely like Snake Eyes if Ricky goes with Rufus. I just don't know... No, that said, even if she goes Poison, I still like Snake. So
yeah,
let's go with Snake.
I'm going with Snake Eyes. I'm going with Snake Eyes on this one because Snake Eyes has historically beaten Ricky. So I'm going with Snake Eyes. So
Bonchan Daigo!
Oh my god.
So if you don't know the story, Daigo actually got Bonchan into playing fighting games, and he put in a lot of work to train Bonchan into the craziness that he is today. So this is definitely like a master-student situation, but the student has become one of the best players in the world also. So I don't know how it goes, because I don't think that I've seen them play in a major like pressure. I've seen them play online, but I haven't seen them play like a pressure match in... I don't know if I ever have.
Right.
So I'm not sure how that goes.
Sorry, the picture is blocking. Sorry, my bad, guys. There you go. Okay, I am gonna go with Daigo.
Did Daigo beat him at Topanga?
Yeah,
like I said, I haven't even seen
because Daigo
Topanga.
was undefeated.
Oh, you're
remember?
absolutely right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I mean, look. In any case, I was gonna pick Daigo.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Daigo. Which is, I think, fortunate for Snake Eyes. To be honest with you, I think Bonchan would be a nightmare for him.
Yeah.
I think Bonchan would be a nightmare for him. But okay.
Well.
Sorry, this one I was also had these ones blocked. So that means we have in this corner over here Ricky versus Dude,
what's going on there?
I don't know. Stop. There we go. Ricky versus Infiltration.
Ooh, Ricky Infiltration and Bonchan Fudo though.
again, the run back. Oh, Ricky Infiltration.
I'm gonna say Infiltration.
Really? I'm gonna go with Infiltration, huh?
Yeah, but only on just like gut reaction. I don't have any reason for saying that, really.
Oh my. Yeah, I mean, some people have said that like Ricky has had a historic problem fighting against Infiltration. That she's usually lost to Infiltration. So okay,
Can you just smallenize the picture? Of us?
Of us? Well, I mean, everything's fitting in there right now.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's fitting right there.
Okay, that's cool.
So anyway. Bonchan Fudo. So here's the worst part about this. I always say that the run back is one of the hardest things to win.
Yeah.
So in this particular case, I might give it to Fudo. I might give the run back to Fudo, just because that's what always happens in the run back. I think I'm gonna give it to Fudo.
Hold on a second. Let me do some quick research here.
Oh, Topanga?
Yeah. I cannot find this.
Where they played each other?
Yeah. I mean, it must have happened, right?
Yeah.
I guess I missed it.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I wanted to find that to be able to say like what's. Oh, Fudo beat Bonchan 3-1.
Oh really? Oh well, there you go. I'm gonna go with Fudo. I'm doing it.
I am also gonna go with Fudo.
Really? You would think you would run back too, huh?
Why not?
Okay. I like it. Okay. Boom. So now in winners... Well, actually, we can finish this one. We can do Infiltration Fudo. Right?
I think I would like Fudo.
I agree.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Fudo.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Fudo on this one.
All right, so that Fudo has made it to Losers Finals.
Right, and so who's going to take it winners finals? Snake Eyes or Daigo?
Look, I like Snake.
I do too.
Here's the thing.
I do too. I'm not going to lie.
I saw Daigo get blown up by Hagejin Zangief at Taito. And
okay.
And I don't think Hagijin is very good, but I don't think that he's as good as Snake. And furthermore, I had a little talk with some members of the Mad Catz team about that match, and that member told me that Daigo dismissed it. And he was like, "That's just Hagijin."
Really?
Yeah.
That's a bad way to approach a Zangief match.
Which is not a good way to approach a Zangief. Yeah. I think Gief does great against Evil, just against Shotos in general. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Snake Eyes.
Look, they're saying Daigo beat Snake Eyes at Evo 2013.
Oh,
Snake
really?
Eyes wasn't Snake Eyes in 2013. Yeah. He wasn't quite there yet.
He was a very good player, but that was a little while ago.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked Snake Eyes to make top 8 that year in 2013. Last year, I would have been shocked if he didn't make top 8.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's how different I think it's become for Snake Eyes. So I'm gonna go with Snake Eyes on this one.
Look, I'm telling you, like this is the straight info from the Mad Catz people that Daigo did not think that he should train more against Gief because he thought that was just Hagijin.
That's a bad.
That's the info, man. Yeah. That's the scoop.
So Daigo versus Fudo.
Yeah, right.
I mean, unfortunately, dude. See, like I know this is like. I see what you mean now because you came in today and you were saying the same thing.
Right.
Like,
I literally walked in here and I was like, James, I picked Snake Eyes to win it and I'm so mad at myself.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to seem like this total homer dude or whatever like this, but look, I think Daigo's going to beat Fudo.
I think Daigo's also going to beat Fudo. In Topanga A League, Daigo did beat Fudo. Mm-hmm. So that's what I would expect to happen.
So I would expect Daigo to beat Fudo, but that means then when we go to Grand Finals, that it's Snake versus Daigo again, and I just feel like Snake is going to win. I really do.
I just feel like an idiot. Like, I literally went into picking it, and I had the same result. I had first place Snake Eyes, second place Daigo. I went into it really thinking, like, look, I'm not going to pick Snake Eyes. Everybody's going to think that I'm just being a stupid homer.
Right.
Because I played Zangief, and I'm from the same place. And I always root for him. And I wasn't gonna.
I mean, here's the thing.
And then it happened.
Like, here's honestly, like, honest 100% truth. If I had to bet on Snake Eyes or the field, I would take the field.
Field free.
For free.
Absolutely, you would take the field.
But if the... I mean, look.
I just feel like... Look, does anybody think that we're crazy about any of these things where we pick Snake Eyes? I feel like the craziest one is Reinhardt. Yeah. But, like I said, Snake Eyes has been doing really well against Sagat. Apparently, he's talked with some other top Sagats, and they think that the matchup is even now. I'm not sure if I agree with that, but that's what other Sagat players say. So I feel like that's the point where it's crazy.
A lot of people are yelling at us like there's no way Snake will win. I agree. If he ran into Bonchan or Fudo, he'd be done. But the way the brackets play out, this is not a round robin.
Yeah.
If this was a round robin, Snake Eyes would not be winning this.
Yeah. So as far as him versus Momochi, I originally picked Momochi because I assumed Momochi would go Jury, and I assumed that would beat Snake Eyes. Right. But then I talked with Snake Eyes, and he said he beat Momochi Jury in the past, and that Momochi went to Cody. And I think that since then, Snake Eyes has played a lot against Cody. He knows the match. His character got a lot better in the meantime. Zangief is definitely better against Cody than he was before. So I don't want to pick him because I know it's like, David. But
someone actually brings up not Ant brings up a good point, is that if Daigo and Snake Eyes get to Grand Finals, Daigo does have a 3 out of 5.
That's a good point. And I'm not sure about the Grand Finals because when Daigo has a chance in the long set, I like him against everybody. But I'm not sure if that long set is like it could be 3 out of 5, then 3 out of 5 again. They could play a lot of games. Right. Maybe not. Like, it could just be a 3-2 in the very start, and maybe in the reset, maybe Daigo figures it out. But
hey, look,
I don't think it's crazy to have Snake Eyes second place.
I'm just gonna sit here and say this, right? The way this bracket is playing out and the quality of these players, like, seriously, we could be flipping coins, and every bracket that comes out would make sense. You know what I mean? Honestly, this is just kind of our this is just our thought.
Look, man, I assume that we're wrong because that's how it happens every time. Nobody plays March Madness and gets it right. 3 people a year, something crazy like that, too. Out of the literally millions.
Right.
Okay. So I don't think that we're going to be right. Which part are we going to be wrong about? Like, would it be like, I don't know.
Reinhardt beats Snake Eyes.
Reinhardt could beat Snake Eyes.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Momochi could beat him. Maybe.
Like that absolutely.
Would be. So look, if Momochi were to beat Snake, and Snake goes down to C. Well, wait. Snake. Let's see. So Snake plays Momochi. Where's Momochi? Knuckle do. Oh, I would like Snake Eyes there.
Yeah.
But say he plays against Infiltration.
Infiltration could beat Snake Eyes.
Infiltration could beat Snake Eyes.
And then Snake Eyes could go 1 and 2. It's very realistic.
Yeah.
It could totally happen.
Yeah.
And we're not saying that Snake Eyes would. Oh, Snake Eyes obviously would beat Infiltration. Infiltration's beaten Snake Eyes in past tournaments. So I probably would have gone with Infiltration.
I think that match is pretty even. So I don't think that's.
Well, remember he played Chun-Li against him or Oni. Remember he played.
Yeah, Oni is not that bad anymore either.
Yeah, because you can green hand punish stuff now. But Chun-Li could still be a problem. Because Ian Sanity...
I mean, all those matchups are better than they were for Give.
Right. But, I mean, let's just put it this way. Ian Sanity does decently against Snake Eyes, and Ian Sanity is not Infiltration.
Yeah.
Right?
No, totally Infiltration could win.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So he could totally go 1 and 2. 100% Snake Eyes could go 1 and 2. I mean, this whole bracket is... 4 people have to go 0 and 2 in this tournament.
Right?
Which is the stupidest thing ever. Like, you look at this bracket and you feel like no one's going to go 0 and 2.
Right,
like, it's just impossible.
Yeah, they're
but
too good.
4 people have to do it, so... Yeah, I mean, by the time it gets to grand finals, Snake Eyes, Daigo, coin flip. In fact, if people are mad that we pick Snake Eyes, I'll pick Daigo right now, dude. I'll just do it because it's just like...
we went back and looked at Fudo versus Snake Eyes from Evo Top 8, and I remember it being, like, really tough for Snake Eyes, but actually he kept it pretty close. He kept it very close against Fudo, and I certainly think that Faye is better against Give. I think they both, it's evenish, but I think that's better for Faye than it is for Evil Ryu versus Give.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah.
No, that's the most true statement I've seen from Daemix there.
Yeah, that's true.
He just basically said this tournament is going to be the best.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the truth right there. It doesn't matter who wins. Like, look, we're just doing this because we want to analyze it. This is what analysts do. Yeah. This is what they do.
Yeah, and PS, usually they're wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Like the best like sports analysts are 60%. So.
Right. So.
We'll see. I assume we're wrong, but I'm just not sure where.
Yep. Okay.
Well. And I still just feel like an idiot. Like.
No,
I feel so like literally
like
I was mad at myself.
You said that and I didn't understand it until we just filled out this bracket, and I'm just like
mad at myself
because like I was just looking for the match that Snake Eyes would probably lose in, and he just never ran into it.
Yeah,
Daigo probably is a good chance to beat Snake Eyes.
Though, sure, of course he has a good chance. Yeah.
So. Okay, well there you go. So that's our analysis.
All right, well Capcom Cup is this Saturday at the Warfield in San Francisco. You can watch it on twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters.
It's gonna be live bands. There's gonna be
stuff. There's gonna be an Omega mode. There's also gonna be a Street Fighter V exhibition. So very much looking forward to that, and looking forward to the after party.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend. It is gonna be a crazy weekend, and
partying with my man Snake. He's gonna pay for drinks.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of salt. There's gonna
be a ton of. Everybody's gonna be mad.
Everyone's gonna be mad. There's
one person who will not be mad.
It's one happy dude. There's only one happy dude. So, okay, well,
Imagine Dragons. That's funny, but no. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. It opens at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. I think it actually starts at 12:30. I think the tournament itself starts at 12:30.
Yeah, but there's gonna be like pre-show stuff and everything like that. So you definitely
11:30 starts pre-show.
So you want to just be hanging around at 10:30 Pacific time, ready to watch this bad boy. And it's on Saturday. It's a one-day tournament, so you can stay up. You can sleep in on Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. So it's gonna be good.
I don't want to close out without. I feel stupid.
You know what? I can look.
We better just close it off, or I'm just gonna keep talking about that.
I'll do this right here. Look. I'm just gonna go.
No. Edit.
just gonna do this. Okay, look. Daigo. And then Daigo.
I feel like that is righter, but like not the right answer.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. Like,
No,
it's like
I know what
it's
you
like
mean.
I feel more credible for having picked Daigo, but I don't feel as correct.
Yeah.
I'm having a little internal battle over here.
I just did some bracket floating here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Now I have to go play World of Warcraft now just to ease my mind a little bit.
What? What the hell?
Oh yeah, I started
Not
playing.
even Civilization, World of Warcraft. What the
I started
hell?
playing World of Warcraft.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Have you seen the goblins in that game? They're like the worst Jewish stereotypes. I was mad.
What?
I was mad, and so I picked. I made a goblin character called. Okay, so I should say this. There's like different groups of Jews, and one of the groups is called Ashkenazis, Eastern Europe, Central Europe. So I made my character called Avvyashkenaz. Avvyashkenaz. I thought that was pretty clever. I'm playing World of Warcraft. Deal with it.
Okay, well,
Goodbye, everybody.
all right. So thanks for tuning in. Again, do not miss this Saturday. It's going to be epic. It's going to be amazing. So tune in for that. And we'll see you on Saturday. Yeah?
See you then.
All right. Peace out, everyone.
Momochi's gonna win.